Okay, next up I'm going to conceal under my eyes, and I am using right now the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer from Urban Decay, and this is in light warm. I believe this is the lightest color that it comes in. So I will just make a dot right there, and then down there, here, make a triangle, and then fill it in. I do it on one side at a time. I'll take my Beauty Blender. Fill it in. And for more precise blending, I take my Pro Airbrush Concealer and I will just go underneath my eyes. I can also highlight a little bit on my forehead and down my nose. I don't do too much, just a little. Okay, and then I set my concealer with I usually use the banana powder, but lately I've just been using this Hourglass diffused light. Well, it's Hourglass ambient lighting powder in diffused light. So it's a yellow color, sort of like banana powder, but then it has this diffused light, and it's pretty. So I just switch it up sometimes. I'll just use my Real Techniques setting brush and pat a little bit on there, and then just press it on, set it on. It's just easier to use sometimes than the banana powder because it's less messy. And then after that, I am going to set everything, and I just use the Bare Mineral Tinted Mineral Veil. I love this stuff. I like it better than, the Makeup Forever HD powder. I just think it works the best, and it gives you a flawless finish, and it just feels so lightweight. So I'll just get some out. Just take a little bit. Swirl it around the cap. And just press. I try not to go over where I set the concealer, but I do sometimes, and it doesn't really matter, but you know, you want to try to have that eye area lighter than the rest of your face, so it looks bright. Okay, so after that, I will just do a little bit of contouring, and I'm using right now the Smashbox contour palette and I use this color. So I'll just take this MAC like fluffy blush brush, and I just kind of use the tips of it right here, the very tips of it, and I will just kind of lightly brush it. So I'll just take this darker contour powder and use my brush. See where my cheekbone starts? And just do it like right on the tip of it. And then we'll do the same for the other side. Sometimes I'll have to take another brush and clean it up down here because this is obviously not the right brush for it, but I wanted something light so it wasn't so heavy and distinct. Okay, after that I will take this Hourglass ambient lighting palette. It comes in dim light, incandescent light, and radiant light. So since I have problem areas right here, this, I think it's the dim light is kind of amazing. It actually like covers flaws. It's like an airbrush look. I don't know if it's meant for that, but it's pretty awesome. And so I do put that around my cheek area. Just gives it an airbrush look, especially in pictures. And then I will take the Radiant Light and I'll just take a blush brush and just use it sometimes, this MAC 113 blush brush, and just sometimes use it as blush. Or sometimes I'll put some over, but this just gives it a real nice effect as well. So I'll just take this color. And then start at the cheek of, or the apple of my cheeks, and then move back. Okay, and then I'm going to contour my nose a little bit. I'm going to go back to the Smashbox contour palette. I'm going to use the contour shade, and with this fluffy eyeshadow brush from MAC, I'm just going to get some of this contour color, the dark one, and just use it to contour my nose. Make a V at the tip. And my favorite part is using the highlight and taking my airbrush concealer and just taking some color and putting it down my nose. Makes me have a higher bridge, and this thing works wonders. Well, highlighting does. This isn't my favorite highlight powder or my favorite thing to use for highlighting, but it does a pretty good job, and it's already in the palette. And then I'll just blend it a little bit so there are no strong lines. And then I'm going back to my Hourglass palette, taking the other side of the blush brush and taking the incandescent light color and just doing it on the top of my cheekbones. I could also contour a little bit. Actually, I might just do that.